Hey guys, it's Borman, and we are back for their 270 video. I am privileged to welcome two of the best 270 players in the world because this is a worldwide game. As you know, we have the Ecuadorian himself, Erik York. We also have Javier Rodriguez, who is the commissioner of the RHL, who has made it to the finals as a player himself. An outstanding accomplishment. We'll ask these guys their thoughts. We'll reflect on the season, and hopefully we'll get into their heads a little bit. But let's start with Erik York. So, Erik, tell us a little bit about the path you had to go through to get to the finals.
Yeah, well, I started off really easy with Brendan Borman. Just kidding. I got
Cold-blooded.
I got really lucky against Brendan the first game. Brendan had me dead to rights, so I snuck that one out, and then I beat him in the second game. And then I played Rick Whitmer, and I think they were two pretty close games, but I think I beat him like 20, 30 EVs each time. So
very cool. So you went through myself and Rick Whitmer in the playoffs.
Yeah, I had the bye. So
you had a bye. So throughout the regular season, were there any key wins or key losses that you'll look back and remember that kind of made this year memorable?
I don't know if Javier remembers this, but I did beat Javier in the regular season. So
I do remember because I looked it up today when I made the graphic of our series preview. You did beat me. I don't remember the game specifically. I'm trying to remember. Do you remember the game?
Yeah, I was up here.
It was F tier?
Yeah. So I was
okay.
Bloomberg, and I don't know. You might have been Bloomberg too. To be honest, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how the game went. I can't remember. I played so many games. Yeah.
Me neither. It's too
some
far
people
away.
some people have a crazy memory where they can remember a certain game they've played like months ago. I can't do that.
I played 12 matches yesterday, and I was reflecting on a tragic loss, and I was going turn by turn. And I was very surprised how much I remembered of like exact dollar amounts and.
You're like LeBron after a game, huh?
Sometimes it's the losses that stick with you more. It's like, you win 4 great matches, but then you can't sleep because you lost a tragic, match. But enough about me. This is about you guys. So Erik, thank you. Congrats on your regular season win versus Javier. Javier, same question. So what path did it take in the playoffs to get to the finals?
So I didn't perform as good in the regular season as Erik York. So I didn't get that first round bye. I had to be in a play-in game with not the defending RHL champion, but he won the RHL champion season 1, and he appeared in the finals last season. So Tossin Lake. That series went the distance. So it went 3 games. I won the first one. He won the second one, and I won the third one. Though those games with Tossin, they're always grinded out. And in our game, whoever won the Old South ended up winning the game. So the Old South, with my matches with Tossin, it's always whoever wins the Old South usually ends up winning the game. So
I was able to. Erik.
What?
Take notes, Erik.
Yeah, so that's just with Tossin, and then
how many pips in Maryland?
All of them. And then the next round, I had to play against the GOAT himself, Jason Casey. The gloat.
Jason just got de-goated just a second ago by Troy Moore in the King of.
Yeah, Troy beat him twice in a row.
Really nice.
He did.
Good to hear. I saw, yeah.
But no, Jason's really good. He gave me some of that
play a
goat
sieve
stew last night. He had me. I actually had all 4 corners against him, and he still beat me. So that's some goat magic right there. But
yeah, so I had to play him. He destroyed me the first game we played. Absolutely humiliated me. It was streamed too. I think Chad Harris streamed it, and just absolutely embarrassed me. He won the Old South battle and just kind of just snowball. I tried to steal it back and it failed, and it just snowballed from there. So yeah, take some more notes there, Erik.
Old South.
Yeah, so he destroyed me the game
Really?
one, and the game two was not streamed. We played, and honestly, like it was one of those games where he had the bonus advantage. I think either 6-4 or he had more like 5-4, most of the end of the rounds. But I was able to squeeze out the victory. I won 270, 268. Like barely won. I just had a really good last two turns. I had a good ballot. My ballots are a pretty good ballot game, I feel. Game three is similar story. I thought that Jason had the advantage most of the game, but rather the slight advantage. This one was streamed by Rick Whitmer, and it was during the height of the whole Jason Rick fighting, so it was an extra layer.
Was I on that stream?
You might have been actually.
I think I was, because I was like, I was so shocked. Like in the moment, like I thought Jason had it in the bag, like money wise and EV wise.
Yeah, me too. I thought so. I thought the same. I guess I was able to get him to over defend some certain states. I'm sure if Jason was on here, he could pinpoint the exact specific moments of the game that like, this is why I won. But like you said, when you win a game, you kind of just forget. The losses stick with you a little bit more. The losses stick with you a little bit more. So yeah, I advanced. I went on to play Bart. I played Bart back-to-back games. One Sunday morning, I think it was last week or something. Yeah, it was last week, Sunday morning. I played back-to-back. Neither of them were streamed. Bart is in Holland, so the time difference there is a little rough. Usually when it's daytime here, it's nighttime over there, and vice versa. But I was able to pull out 2 good wins against Bart's. Played good games. They weren't easy. Bart's always tough. So I have a pretty rough route to the finals, and now I have to play Erik York. So it's
gonna be easy for you.
It'll be one heck of a run for sure.
Now, you guys have scored off before in several tournament finals. What kind of other finals or memorable matchups have you guys faced in like the last calendar year or so?
Did we play in the semifinals for the basketball?
Yep, that's what I was gonna say too. You won by like 2 EV or 3 EVs or something like that.
Really? Oh my god!
By Vermont.
I love Vermont. Yeah, I love Vermont. Oh my gosh, I remember
from the game. Chester Arthur's from Vermont.
What's up?
Didn't know that.
Candidate Chester Arthur. He's from Vermont.
Really, I did not know that. Nice plug in for 270 there. I
Just made a video about trying him out for the very first time.
Go check that out at this link right here.
Hey,
over here.
Nice, yes. You gotta plug your stuff.
Yeah, but I was also gonna say, so speaking about Holland and Bart, hey Erik, you remember that All-Stars tournament that Dennis is that hosted?
Yeah, it's still going on.
It's still going on. We're waiting on Sapun and Bart and I to all play a match. It's been going on for like weeks and months, and it's been a while. So hopefully that gets done. So, but yeah, it's a great time in 270 Lounge. We've got the ATP. We've got all kinds of tournaments starting up. But the RHL really is has been the premier league, the very first of its kind. And I know that this season has been a grind. Javier, putting your commissioner hat on for just a second. Can you give the fans out there a sneak preview about what you're thinking about next season? Maybe some tweaks, some changes, timeline, things like that.
Yeah. So the most recent one I thought of, and I told you this recently, and I'm kind of liking the idea more and more. And I'm thinking of, and Erik, you can give me your thoughts on this too for next season. I'm thinking of having a maybe split the season in half, where we do half the season before Thanksgiving, and then we take a Thanksgiving to New Year's break, and then finish the next half of the season afterwards. Because I was thinking, I don't want to wait until January. I don't want the season to run through the holidays, because that would be a rough time for people to try to schedule anything. And I do not want. Yeah, I don't want to wait until January or February, because I feel like that'd be a little bit too long.
Personally, I like the split. And I think it could give people, motivation to get done, short bursts to, grind the games out. I think it'd be kind of a cool idea to have a goat division and then have like a sheep division. Like have because we got
Jason obviously in the sheep one division, right?
Yeah. But in all seriousness, the playoffs of this is very important, but the regular season, you're rewarded. There's either some kind of draft or some.
We will see a return of multiplayer games too in season 4.
Very cool.
Season 3, we did take multiplayers out because of the time. I mean, I say time crunch, but yeah. Anyways, we don't need to get into it. We will see
members drop out in the middle of the season. So
we'll see a lot of new faces, and then a lot of new faces in the Congress as well.
Yes. And as a next year, I just hope I don't get relegated.
Yeah.
But no, okay. So game 1, Sunday, August the 8th. And that is what time? It is
7 p.m. Pacific.
Okay, so for
that will be streamed by Jeffrey Boberitz.
Then that's 10 p.m.
Boberitz.
10 p.m. Eastern
Dr. Jeff.
Old man Bob.
Dr. Jeff. I have gotten word from Tyler DeMora. If this series goes to game 3, he will stream Tuesday.
If necessary.
So that's some incentive there, Eric. You wink, wink. If you wanted to throw a game for me, you scratch your back, I scratch mine. Wait, what? I don't think that's how.
The worst thing about Javier being in the finals is he's the best streamer. We can't have him stream.
So you can kind of do what
Jeffrey's pretty good. I like Jeffrey's team with him and Daniel Ward, or him and Bryce. I would love to have Tyler back to stream for old time's sakes. And he has agreed to stream game 3 on Tuesday if it gets that far. Monday, still up in the air. Got to find somebody. We'll see.
I think you should stream Mondays, and I promise I won't look. I promise.
Okay. That'd be interesting. That would be.
I'm looking forward to watching. That's going to be live in the lounge. So if you are interested, make sure you tune in 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time, and let me know in the comments who you're rooting for. If you're hashtag Team Erik or hashtag Team Javier. Javier, congratulations on being an uncle. Is that the first time?
This is my first niece. It's
congrats.
my first time being an uncle. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, saw that picture. And Erik, just to make it even, I gotta say something nice about you. Let me think for a second.
You gotta think long and hard. Just how many things to say nice.
Erik, congratulations on having more hair than me.
Thank you. Worked really hard for that.
Yeah, thanks. But no, this has been a blast. I'll give you guys each a closing statement. If you want to talk about your strategy, if you want to just say something serious, you want to plug something, this is your time. You've made it all the way to the finals of season 3 of the RHL White House. Congratulations. Erik, you're up first.
Oh, it's great to be in the RHL this year. Fortunate to be in the championship game. Javier didn't want to face him in the finals. A lot of great people on that side. Tashin, Larate, Bart. I think that's it. Yeah, Javier. I think that's it. Yeah. So it was really good. Really, really good season, and honored to be a part of it.
Very cool. Javier, send us home.
Yeah, just I want to thank you for doing this video. Appreciate the exposure, but also thank everybody in the RHL, the White House and the RHL Congress. Another season completed, season 3. I never thought I'd get this far from starting from season 1 just over a year ago. So it's pretty crazy. Still a bunch of dudes from around the world getting together to compete in the competitive league. Still can't wrap my mind around it sometimes. So just appreciate all you for participating and sticking with the program, even though it was a shaky season. But I definitely look forward to the future, and want to keep this thing rolling. So thank you all, and congratulations both to myself and Erik on our first RHL Finals World Series appearance.
Yeah, we're going to have a new champion. We had Dawson Lake in season 1. We had Troy Moore in season 3 or 2. Can't add 1, 2, 3, and then one of you guys in season 3. But I also want to give some special shout outs to Jason Casey, who helped kind of co-commission the RHL a little bit. Chad Harris, who did a phenomenal job in the RHL Congress, getting everyone to get their matches in, and just kind of promoting the whole league and interest of maybe possible people moving up into the RHL White House for a season 4. And commiserations to Adam Montgomery. Hope the law school is treating you well. You're welcome back into the RHL family whenever that's all over. So that's what I've got to say.
All right, cool. I think that does it then. Deuces, juices.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Dark Wave.